All right, I'm back with another channel intuitive message of character building being tough. Okay, so I'm going through Melody's old videos. She was still bashing and misunderstanding, and she doesn't know my character or worth or anything like that. And she believes everything what anyone says. Like they'll say disgusting things to think they're picking on a autistic little sensitive crybaby. I'm not anything but a crybaby baby bitch. Okay, I'm a tough broad, and I've actually battled autism traits, and I destroyed them. Um, how it is my phone. I flip it around; it's like a pinhole. So it's not like she thinks because I'm not staring like that, oh, like an idiot. Um, she thinks that that everybody makes videos for world revolves around her or her few friends. They don't. Okay, there's millions and millions of people that watch different television shows, that watch different social medias that you can leave comments. One of them being YouTube. There's Facebook. There's Instagram. I just happen to dump my videos on a platform. You could call it a platform. To me, it's my actual Akashic records, my actual life I'm recording, um, and then to derail my enemies or these small-minded people that are 5'3" and under, whatever. You could be 4 foot two and have the aura and the build of a 6 foot, 8 foot person. It's the small, diminutive living by yourself. Oh, I can't do anything by yourself. If you don't like the race or the religion or anything you are, change it to a different one. I don't know if she's German or what she is, but obviously the frozen junk foods weren't working for her. She tapped into the salads, which is immediately a Mediterranean trait. Um, although German people, immigrants, lived off cabbage, the Italians took over, took went around in those different tenements, and they looked at what their neighbors of Irish and German descent, like the potatoes from the Irish, and would make these awesome potato dishes, and um, from the Germans, the different cabbage and pickled vegetable kind type of dishes, like Germans are known for the sauerkraut. Okay, you want to high carb your body and get protein in, and work 12-hour shift, work two, three, four jobs, as many jobs as your body can handle, and you flat out lay down. And you got to have a bed or uh, a cot or something to lay comfortably on, preferably like a cot with a massage bed. At least spend six, eight, $10,000. A recliner chair ain't gonna work unless it's a $30,000 one. You gotta think steep pockets, big money. That's what you gotta do, okay, to make it in life. She seems to think, oh, a highly sensitive person is such a good being. Such a good being. When someone's bashing you and they say, uh, why doesn't she stick up for herself? Or why doesn't she retaliate? Or why don't she do this and that? Saying for me, example, I could stick up for myself and this and that, but saying it on deaf ears, saying it on a little retarded person with low IQ, um, that sort of people that she deals with, that she thinks she has fooled. But it's not a big heart. I have a heart of gold. But with gold, you've got to polish it. You've got to work on your empowerment. And I said it'd be gone 5 to 10 years. She said, oh, she said she was going to leave YouTube. No, I went on another channel and I helped another developer out. I helped several developers out. And what they wanted, one of them wanted was the way they get their views or whatever. Their content isn't very good. They're also diminutive small. They're not 7 feet tall. Um, I wouldn't even be on any type of social media unless you are at least 5'6", 5'7", 6 feet, 6'2". Um, you could always change your body type with hard labor work. If you pump your muscles, they're going to get bigger, right? If they just sit around and draw a circle, you're gonna run around in circles, okay? So um, little does she know, a year ago when she said, "Why don't you get up off your bed, get off of your ass and exercise?" I'm working 12-hour shifts, and I'm putting the videos and uploading them on my newer channel. It was my old channel. I didn't know how to do channels and that kind of work because God made me where I would just make loving, kind videos. She would think it's sensitive. Loving and kindness is not sensitive in weakness. Loving and kindness to a few various people that I loved, it would be just an energy exchange. She doesn't understand energy exchange. She just understands taking. Or she thinks if you get a lot of views, you're successful, something like that. No, you're not. Um, Views are points. You can give points to anybody, any random person. You cut out, what you do is you cut out feelings, okay? You cut out sensitivity, feelings, and you go on autopilot, okay? Pick a random person. I'm going to watch all their bullshit, all their stuff, whether I like it or not. Press play. You're not watching, you're playing. That I would say the first thing to show up in a jam, I would do the insanity workout or the silent workout. Um, get over to the gym, and I would make myself walk to the gym, and I had tons of energy because I had um, from Amway, I had this energy drink. You just bounce off the walls with it. The caffeine levels through the roof, right? So I would be so excited, and I would press fucking play. And every time I pressed play, and I got on the bike, I would follow along the exercises, do the exercises or that time slot. And once I got to 1 hour, boom, 100. Now I'm at, last year I was at 350. And this is where she says, I said I could do any kind of job and make $350. Now I've gotten a raise. There's inflation and it's 400. I pay between 4 and 425, 415 on average an hour. How, so it's my value and worth. You got to put value and worth. 15 years of college, 12-hour days. You're going to produce. You're going to, make yourself multi-millions doing that. You're not going to make any money sitting on a damn recliner or picking on other people because you're bored. You got to learn to not have any feelings, go on autopilot, and pick different creators that you enjoy, and and don't expect anything back. Say, I'm going to play all their stuff, and you're going to vacuum. You're going to clean your house thoroughly. You're going to get another camera and record you doing the cleaning, right? Okay, and then you're going to play their videos. You could put, so you don't get a copyright, put all that bullshit on silent. Then you do a silent play. There it is, 3 ways of making your one work job into 3 jobs, 3 times the pay. And then you can either exchange with others to build your character and self-esteem. That's like paying yourself, building your esteem, building your muscles, whatever it may be, having a purpose in life. Or if you want to just get the little small paycheck from YouTube, whatever makes you happy. The little small paycheck, $60 a month, waiting 2 3 months to get paid ain't gonna do it for me. Okay, uh, I'll just pay myself the 400, stick it on my debit credit card and savings, and then I can order whatever I want. Now, I like to order a nice start your day with a big bottle of Evian water because of that motherfucker down with I got this calcium and vitamin D, and it makes my bones strong. My body frame went from 125 pounds to 130 pounds. Okay, my body frame. My feet grew from a size 10, 10 and a half to 11W. My height grew from 5'7" to 5'8" to 5'9". You've got to think growing. My arm span grew where I can lift to the 6'4". I, yeah, I can't quite make the 7 feet, but I could go to 6'4". Um, Stretching, because from ballet work, from Pilates, from calisthenics, from lifting, you don't even have to employ that. Give yourself a job washing people's clothes, and lift up to the have a double decker washer and dryer. Like I purposely got this place because I saw it had a cute little washer and dryer. It was a cute setup where I could do film in different rooms and get tons of videos done. 12, 14 hour hard working days. You could split it. Sometimes I'll sleep 4 hours and 4 hours, or just go those long ass hour. Sometimes I'll be up 17, 18 hours, but I'll work 12, right? 12 of it, and then I'll watch a nice relaxing movie. I play my subliminals throughout. So play it in a different room on a different TV on low, and you're getting that absorption all day, all night, 24 hours. Then put it on a double clone playlist, which is like having two playlists at the same time simultaneously, you know. Um, so she never got to know me. She never knew me or anything like that ever. So they came up with this. She heard somebody told her that I was some troll, and now it's verified that I'm not the troll. All the videos she made, all the videos her boyfriend made, all the videos her friends made, all the bullying and bashing they did make them look like dumb jackasses. I would cower in the corner, you know. She should have been eating salads all along and working 12-hour days. It's even 11 o'clock. There's no reason. If you're disabled, work 3 times harder than an enabled person. That's what I was taught. You can get rid of autism, or you can get rid of any kind of uh, labeled ailment by just finding different solutions for it. And my solution for it is washing dishes. I'll wash the fuck out of dishes, um, beautiful china and all of that. So the goal was to accumulate enough money or inheritance to have these expensive dishes that are 25, 50, 100, $300 a plate, a glass $50, $100, and wash them carefully. Or even some of the cute little $10, $20 finds are good enough to start with, and then you're going to go higher. You know what I mean? And have good things that will last. Be real careful, wash them very carefully. And I got this place because it had its own dishwasher. It's a cute setup. It's a valuable place. It's a perfect place, and it's perfect if I want to set up and go to a different one. I can, and I love it. And you got to love where you live. And I always want to live somewhere that's warm. It's warm and cold, but like the other day, it hailed a little bit, and I'm like, that's enough of that. Wanted to see if it could hail. And it can when it's cold. It's so cute, but I don't want to live in snow and have things so I can't go outside. You want to live 24 hours inside or 24 hours outside. I have a garage. I could go outside, out to the garage, which is an empty garage, and I could go sprints or walk back and forth from here to the garage and put all my recyclables, or make a closet over there, whatever I want to do. I can wash clothes and hang it in a closet over there, you know, and you get steps in all the time. I put my stepper account, and I needed a shower because I didn't shower yesterday. I went all day and did shower. I crashed out. I had my warm soup. It was so soothing, and I crashed out for like 5 6 hours. So I got up and I put on Melody's video, all the things she said I can't do, and I did them fucking 20 times harder. Let those haters motivate you to you shove it up their ass of how stupid they are, and they cower in the corner, and there's no leaving me or ever getting rid of me. I'll make 50,000 channels. You know what I mean? All right, you have a good day. Bye bye.